Om Jnana-Timirandasya Jnana-Jana-Shalakaya Chakshurmukitam-yena Tasmai Shri-Gurave Namo Vishnu-padaya Krishna-Vrishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta Swamiti Namaha Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Paschadveshadhari Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Katram Chikesha Siddhachakim Munivarya Shaile Mayasika Vipuravat Paradeva Dhaya Vidye Vivarsinam Shri Suhiratmanavarte Kimva Mrigan Vijayase Netramattam. The prince mistakenly addressed Apsarā, oh, best to the saintly person, who are you? Why are you on this hill? And what do you want to do? Are you one of the illusory potencies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? You seem to be carrying two bows without string. What is the reason you carry this bow? Is it for some purpose of your own or for the sake of a friend? Perhaps you carry them to kill the mad animals in the forest. And this is the narration of Agnidhra. Agnidhra is the son of Priyavata. And he's not in the pure devotional line, therefore he's getting completely enchanted. Nowadays people consider it some kind of a fortune, some kind of a hormone. It's not true. Therefore, that is a mistake where we forget that we have a mind and intelligence which is above the brain. And above that mind and intelligence is the soul. Indriyani parani ahu, indriva paramamana, manasastu parabuddhe, yo buddhe parastu swaha. Just like, suppose you go to some company and some clerk you meet and he is doing nuisance. He is not doing your work, and some government company or maybe private, doesn't matter. Nowadays, everywhere corruption is there. Somebody was telling him corporate corruption is much more than government. If there's a illusion created that there is corruption in the government, there it is worse. Because now people are also involved. So anyway, everywhere it is nonsense. So suppose you go and you want to do your work done and the chaprasi is not working. What do? You go to the higher up. He is also not helping. Go to the higher up. Go to the higher up. Get your work done. Correct? You go for a driving license and he says you have to pay 50,000 by that. Oh, what is this nonsense? 50,000. You go to the higher up. You go to the RT officer. What is all this happening here? It doesn't listen. Go to his higher up, his secretary. Correct? So similarly, there is a way. So similarly, the body, you say hormones, and there is a tendency, it is harassing for sense gratification. Go to the higher up, go to the mind. The mind, and the mind is also, fully loose. It's not. The mind is just like and dislike. It is full with all desires and harassing. It doesn't matter. Go to the intelligence. Intelligence is principle, determination. Correct? Like that, go higher up, tackle it. So this Agnidhra is a typical man who is easily enchanted. Therefore, in the Bhagavatam, the word used for such people are pramatta. Matta means mad. Pramatta means spatially mad. Vimukha. Vimukha. His face is not toward the Lord. His face is toward Vimukha. Sevunmukha and Vimukha. Another one. And then Vimudha. Mudha means mad. Again, another word. Idiot. And Vimudha means special idiot. They are not given any marks. Sometimes people like to have some kind of I'm in a relationship, I'm in love, they write in their profile. It's all prostitution, all nonsense. Not possible. It's all idiot, mad, different kind of things. Anyway, now let us go to subject. Now this is another idiot actually, Mudha. But at least he has some fortune. What? he practiced some tapasya. And he's going to marry her. Nowadays it goes on all nonsense and marriage becomes a joke. It's not like that. He's going to live with her, marry, produce nice children, and then, it goes on. So madness is there, but not absolute madness, what we say. That we have to give another word. So now what is happening, Prabhupada uses the word kamas at the hita jnana. When person becomes lusty, he becomes mad, hita jnana. So same way, he's come to this level of madness. In the beginning, he could not recognize whether it's a boy or a girl. That's why he speaks, oh, says Muniputra, oh, saying people. But then he is slowly understanding that is also not true. Why? Because the eyebrows are so beautiful. And the girls have long eyebrows. Seeing that. And he's getting chatted and he's saying, eyebrows, he's comparing eyebrows to two bows without string. So is it for killing the animals in the forest? And then Prabhupada takes an opportunity to explain, yes, Maya kills people. Like the animals are killed in the forest and somebody goes to hunt in the forest to kill the animal. Similarly, Maya also kills people in this forest for enjoyment of the material world. The Jada Bharata in the Bhagavatam gives elaborate. When he had to, Vedavyasa had to write Bhagavatam, he had to choose. So this Guru ordered him, write Bhagavata, you're not done that. And Bhagavatam is there. Throughout the universe it is there. Brahma also heard Bhagavatam. Correct? Narada also heard from Brahma. It is said in the Devaloka, the Bhagavatam is having billions of shlokas. So their capacity is much more. And their lifespan is also much more. They can understand and know much, much more, Then Bhagavatam, Vedavyasa selects, oh, I'll have that one I like. Just like suppose somebody told you to write, you have to write, which one to write now? Sometimes we go to give a class 1 hour, now at least something now what we select. Okay, this I will speak, this I will speak, we have to select. So similarly, Vedavyasa is also selecting, okay, this one. But what a fortune it is. When Vedavyasa writes, or when Shukadeva Goswami speaks, what a fortune it is. A person who is able to see as it is the whole world. What fortune it is actually to hear. Therefore he was so happy, Parikshit Maharaj, what a fortune. I got a fortune to hear Shukamuni, great Acharya, correct? So one of the greatest Acharyas in history. So this fortune in Guru Parampara, the Acharyas, they give us the same fortune. No less, no way less actually. Rather better, because it is for present time. They are giving the latest edition. Acharyas can create a latest edition. We can't do that. The latest edition they give. This is it. With all, contemporary, with the contemporary context they speak. So we can easily understand. And they say these things you can easily follow. They give direction, guidance also. The purpose of the Acharyas, they give direction, guidance which are contemporary, practical. Yes, we can do like that. So therefore, Acharyas of presence or their work is extraordinary. So anyways, Prabhupada is pointing out, so Vedavyasa selected Jadabharata thing. Oh, Prahlad Narasimha, some, not all it can have. Because the unlimited incarnations of the Lord and unlimited, kalpas, what all you can write. 18,000 verses, he could speak something. But he himself said, this is the best work. The best work. So, if somebody has an opportunity, fortune to hear Bhagavatam, it can create a revolution. And you can come out of a situation like Agnidhra. A situation like where Haridas Thakur, correct? What Agnidhra from Purvachiti, Haridas Thakur from Mayadevi personified. Previous to that, so many big prostitutes. No interest. It was rather converted that. And the prostitute made into a Vaishnavi and blessed her. And that Durga Devi also, he gave Diksha to her, Harinama Diksha. He gave her Krishna Nama, blessed her. Imagine, not at all disturbed. So we are not in that condition. We cannot artificially assume the condition, but we can understand how kind has been the work of Srila Prabhupada, how kind he has been to give us something. Because Because Bhagavatam says this book will create revolution. In that sense, this advent of this movement is already predicted in Bhagavatam. You can predict from Bhagavatam in that way. Because Bhagavatam says, Bhagavatam, first canto says, in Kali Yuga, this book will create a revolution. It says, and it has done. But who did it? Prabhupada did it. He took this book all around the world, created a revolution in the heart of people all around the world. The prediction of Bhagavatam is fulfilled in that way. Indirectly we can see. Right? This will create in Kali Yuga revolution in the heart of the people who are completely immersed in material consciousness. It's a beautiful power. This book is very special in this way. So the Bhagavatam then explaining the situation. Not that now, oh, very nice, like Agnidhra, you also get. That's what happens to the today people go see a movie. And that's why I said Asasanga Tyaga very important. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally did not be the king. Because king means only two things, money and women. No, very dangerous association. He's giving an example to us. Prabhupada is elaborating. Now you go to some house, some rich man's house, so beautiful house he has, bungalow he has, big car he has. Perhaps I had all these things. And then you see somebody with his obedient wife, beautiful wife. I could have also possessed all these things. Prabhupada said, no. Devotee, what is his possession? Krishna. He has no other possession. His only possession is Krishna. I'm not saying I am a devotee. Acharya, Prabhupada is a great devotee. He is from the spiritual world, we are from the mental world. Prabhupada used to many times laugh and tell his disciples, actually you are all atheists. It is true. We are all atheists. Where there is no firm faith. If firm faith is there, then the position is completely different. Completely different. Another platform we have. Where there is a training. Like in a company, so many government offices they have. You join as a contract worker or training. And then after a few years you are regularized. You get permanent job. So we are also actually not qualified, but given an opportunity by grace of Prabhupada to do some training service. Correct? But if whatever service you do to Krishna, if Krishna is pleased, then we get permanent job. We get permanent job in the spiritual world. That is like the government job is not permanent in one sense because you will die one day. Correct? And sometimes public sector companies also close. They don't close, sometimes that also possible. It has happened. They also close. They become insolvent. But the job of Krishna is eternal. Eternal. Same. What we are doing is not that something special we have to do. Spiritual world also we are chanting Hare Krishna, spiritual world also we are eating prasada, spiritual world also we are dancing, and spiritual world also we are glorifying Krishna. There is nothing new in that sense. You know? Sometimes people are mad after news. What happened? What happened? Prabhupada is leaving this world. The disciple asked, Prabhupada, what do you want us to do? Prabhupada said, if you can just maintain what I have done, I will be very grateful to all of you. And history has proven that itself became a challenge. 95% disciple had to leave, left the movement after first. They cannot manage. It's not easy, it's not a joke. So sometimes you become very passionate. What happened? What happened? What happened? You know, sometimes people ask the news also when they visit the temple. What happened? What happened? What happened? Today also we had Kirtan, today also we had class. That they don't consider news. Nonsense, idiots. Correct? If you can maintain, that itself is a challenge actually. You should not think that itself is a challenge. Whatever Krishna has given us some opportunity to serve, if you can maintain that, that itself is a challenge. Forget about expanding, that is later. True? Sometimes we get lost. You know? So in that sense, Prabhupada has given us some opportunity. Kindly. Yes, you can serve me. You can serve Krishna like this, and we should say yes, how we can do it. Now, but pleasing an acharya is not a rule. There is no rule. See, an example, suppose you have a son. And you tell him, he comes to say, I want to clean your place. I said, okay, we will give you this much money, you can clean the place. Generally, we don't keep employees. It's a completely nonsense atmosphere. Anyway. So he said, okay, you can do the job. And you do 3 months job, after that we will tell you whether we will keep you permanently or not. That's many places the people keep this condition. Let us watch you for some time. Then we will tell you, yes, we will give you salary, but after 3 months we will tell you whether it is regularized or you want to try another person. Okay, done. And after 3 months, that person, can he make a rule that you are satisfied or not satisfied? There is no rule. It's at our whims. We like or we don't like. No, I did that. No, we are not satisfied. We can say like that. You can understand. So similarly, there is no rule that we can satisfy the Acharya. There is no rule. It is this right. Then, when you understand, give the prerogative to the Acharya, is satisfied or not satisfied, then the Vreda Bhakti Yogena. Otherwise, it will become very complicated. He should be satisfied. No nonsense, he should be satisfied. And there is no must be, it should be. It has to be a sincere effort. A sincere effort. It should please an Acharya, generally. See, if a normal man you want to satisfy, he is a bottomless pit. Because the senses are uncontrolled. He is a bottomless pit. You will go mad. Bottomless pit means you put 1 trillion tons of water, that will also, gallons of water, that will also go. Still more spaces. Whole ocean of the world, you put bottomless pit, it will give you very different. All the water, similarly, a karmi can never be satisfied. Why? He is bottomless pit. Unlimited desires. Nobody can satisfy. I many times said even all the countries together take all the resources in the world, you cannot satisfy one man, the senses are uncontrolled. We cannot satisfy him. Correct? But an Acharya is so easy to satisfy. Because he is self-satisfied. Senses are fully under control. He is anyway self-satisfied. He is in pleasure or love of Krishna. And naturally, they are very merciful and affectionate. Correct? So we should know, today what we are trying to do in this world, first our own bottomless pit we are trying to satisfy, which will never be satisfied. Then we try to satisfy some other person, that will also never be satisfied, because all are bottomless pits. Cannot satisfy an Acharya. Prabhupada used to say how much effort people make to achieve small things in their life. Small things. Another angle. To become an engineer, how much effort goes on? How much effort? Not even 10% of that effort, you can go back to God. Not even 10%. That much effort. Sit for night, you are crying, trying to understand that. Not even 10% effort you put. Yeah? We are doing something in our life, no? So 10% effort of that, we can go back to Krishna Loka, to Vaikuntha. It is so easy. And how much people have effort they make to become a doctor? That's to effort. Just 10% effort, but is straight Vaikuntha. Actually, what a fortune it is. But people don't understand this stuff. So much effort. Sometimes you see some house near the holding book, cramming. You see that. Some people simply cram, they can't understand, they cram the whole books. They cram, I myself see. Arey, you just put little effort. How many shlokas you cram? Hardly. That much effort, you can cram few Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, maybe that much effort put in. There are 18 years. Suppose somebody put the same effort to understand Gita, Bhagavatam, he can become a scholar. That's what Prabhupada wanted the Gurukul said, don't waste their energy in anything else. Don't just teach them English, Sanskrit, and let them study the Vedas. There is no need for them to study anything. They said, don't even regularize it. My Gurukul, don't ever register with the government, because they'll force you to teach them all nonsense, garbage. Just teach them these two things, prepare them, so that they can spread this message. Okay, so you can understand. Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad